Hi guys, it's Kacee with your daily reading for Sunday, March 14th, 2021. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so grateful that you're spending a couple minutes here with me. I hope you're having a very blessed day so far. Let's go ahead and get our spirit message cards out to see what kind of information we can get for Sunday. All right, guys, we're coming in with trust. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. This card speaks to me all day long because I want to stay on that safe path where I know where I'm going, where I know what the supposed ending is supposed to look like. You know, when spirit comes and calls us to do something, we have not a clue as to what is in store for us, but we have to trust that spirit knows best and that there's a bigger picture to the whole situation. And so when you find that you have a calling, a spiritual nudge, something that you should be doing, whether it's of the mystical, you know, the tarot, the runes, you know, exploring your mediumship, or if it's just something that you create joy out of, which is how you express your spirituality. We all do it differently. We all have gifts that are very similar, but some of us have gifts that we can really expand on in one area, and it becomes amazing when we follow our soul's journey and we feel so inspired and happy that this is what we're supposed to be doing. Now, with having such a beautiful gift comes a lot of burdens as well, so it doesn't go without the other, because that's balance. So it goes hand in hand. All right, let's see what we have for tarot. We have the Knight of Swords in the upright. We have the Strength card. We also have the Queen of Swords in the upright. We're coming in with Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, the Six of Wands in reverse, and the Tower card. Okay. Like I said, there's a balance. I feel that there is a lot of dual energy working with us today. It's like we're being pulled in it. We're excited and we're confident and we're sure of ourselves on one hand, and then on the other hand we're like, no, not at all. We have the Tower in the upright causing all kinds of havoc and chaos. We have the Six of Wands in reverse telling us that we're not being recognized for what we're doing and we're not being successful in what we're feeling and doing on that end. The Emperor in reverse can be our own energy or an energy we're dealing with, but the Emperor being in reverse is not having control over the situation, being very cranky about it, sharp-witted in the negative, you know, using their words for hurt versus for love and light, you know, being very kind of narcissistic, that kind of energy where it's very selfish and it's a very low-lying energy. And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is talking about not doing it on your own, not creating your own stability. So if you're feeling very pulled between the two, and this is why you're being pulled in that direction that's so positive, this can be what you're feeling right now. There's a lot of chaos going on around you. It's making you feel and act in ways that you don't normally react to. You're being kind of mean, you're being kind of controlling because you see this vision here and you're getting resistance there. I also feel that for some of you that can be people in your environment that are trying to be in that negative energy to hold you back. So let's go ahead and pull a few more tarot to see if we can get more clarification on this. I feel such a polarity in the energies. One is so super on point with the Strength, the Queen of Swords, and having the Knight of Swords, having that energy and that drive and that vision. What is this duality that we feel? Three of Pentacles reversed. Eight of Cups reversed. Oh, and the Queen of Pentacles, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So What I'm getting for a lot of us is that today we're going to resurrect something that we had started a long time ago that we were very passionate about. We invested our time and energy, sweat and tears, and we did it with other people. And because there was too many cooks in the kitchen, there's too many opinions, there was too many visions, there was too many egos, it didn't work out and it crashed and it burned. But the thing you were doing still gives you joy. You still think about it. You still want to do it. You still want to do it, but by yourself. You want to do this as a solo venture so you have full control over the situation. However, with the Eight of Cups in reverse is that you're really not sure how to do it on your own. You don't have all the plans in place. There's some loopholes that you didn't think of. It's a lot more than you thought. There's so much to go through and sort out and figure out and plan on that it can feel overwhelming, but it's something that you will be able to pull off with the Queen of Pentacles. This talks about you having that ability to balance whatever it is, figure out whatever the problems are, and move on from there. This is great because this comes from being disappointed by having a joint venture with someone to doing it on your own and pulling it off on your own. I mean, that is super cool, okay? Because it failed with so many people involved, but you take it and you move on with it and you make it successful. All right, hold on one second. Okay, so I'm shuffling the Oracle deck and two popped out and of course slid across the room. It's always the way, right? So we have invisible and movement. So, and at the bottom of the deck, okay, we have belonging. So this is talking about when you were in the fold of this group or organization or business. It could even be a family dynamic. However it works out for you, you felt invisible in their presence. You weren't being heard. Your ideas were not being valued. Your opinion, it was only do the work and do as I say. They weren't allowing you to expand on the ideas that you had, and you felt like they just had you along for the ride to do all the grunt work, but you're part of it. You've dedicated the same amount of time, invested the same amount of money, have the same amount of investment. No one should be above another person in this venture. And it seems like someone took over, or a couple of someones took over, and they started running the show. And you moved on from that. You separated yourself from that. It wasn't working out. And you decided to move on with the same venture on your own, and you become successful. And this is where you can really feel that you've accomplished what you set out to do. So don't be afraid to move out on your own if you're at that questioning point. So it's time for you to branch out and do it your way, because your way is the right way for you, and you will make it work because you see a different vision. It's okay. You are going to be very successful. You're going to be so proud of yourself. You're going to be so stable and in control and have that vision. Check out what Athena says from the Angel Message deck. It reads, "It is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself." So this is a beautiful closing to our daily message today, knowing that we will go about this, taking care of our own needs, but still being very graceful as to how we make our exit. And when you move on, you don't have any ill will. You can just be proud of you putting your thoughts and wishes and dreams and ideas into action and seeing how they work in a successful manner. This is beautiful for today. Take that risk, move away from a group effort, and do this on your own. You won't be sorry. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I hope the message helps. I would love to see you tomorrow. Take care.